Man, you got the nicest room in the place, man. Wow.
Everything Grant Cardone.
Wow, everything's on sale too, by the way.
Everything's on sale.
You know? Giving stuff away around here.
Giving it away.
Look at this place, huh? No negativity stickers. Success is my duty. One of my favorite books right here. If you're in sales, you want to learn how to close the deal. Don't just get this book. Get the core sport book to go with it. Of course, there's the 10X rule, man, that made me famous, put me on the map. Love these posters. Oh, I heard it. Still got the stock. We got the socks, man. Y'all got to get some socks for summertime. These are summertime socks. They breathe. This is maximizing every opportunity. I used to sell this program for like 900 bucks. Sold thousands of them.
So it's a lot.
Yeah. Man, this place is looking good. Good. We just need to sell all these books. All these are going out today?
Yeah, all those are going out.
Wow. See, look, this is what we do every day here. Only place you can buy this book is right here. Troy's getting one today. We got Bob getting one. Steve Hall's gonna get a book. Sebastian. Look at that. Send a little note out. Then we need to do something with our packaging though. I want to get our boxes.
Customize.
Huh?
Customize them.
Yeah. I don't want to send out white anymore.
I had at last work on something that's 10X.
Yeah.
It's kind of dope.
Yeah.
Get that done.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Looking good. Man, we got some of these in stock. I got to get rid of these. Dude, you guys got business cards. You got to get a 10X business card holder. These are beautiful. Cufflinks. Ooh. So look at this, man. Y'all got a GC. We got to tell me about this, man. Y'all got to come tell me, man. We got 10X pins. It's a good pin. I'm stealing this one. Charge me.
I'll put it in your account.
Bill it to my account. I'm good for it. I might be 30 days late though. Where's that 10X pin? Where do you have those? Oh, everybody wants these, man, and nobody knows about them. Oh my God, guys. Okay. So look, we need to here. Let me have about 5 of these. Put these on my account too. People want these. They don't know we have them.
Cool.
But they're not gonna know it unless I wear them.
Yeah, unless you put it on.
I put it on, then it's gone.
It's gone.
Grant Cardone puts it on, then it's gone. Dude, how much are these 10X pins? These like 15 bucks, 20 bucks?
15 bucks.
Yeah. You got to get one of these, okay? Put your commitment on every day that you're 10X. You don't play. People quit jacking with you when you're 10X. See, when you 1X, they will play with you. When you 2X, they will push you around. When you 3X, they're like, you're just a little bitch. When you 10X, they're like, what's the 10X thing, man? 10's a strong number, let's face it, okay? 10 and the X, or the F and the X just puts you in the X factor.
Hey, are you looking to invest in real estate? My name's Grant Cardone. I'm the founder of Cardone Capital, and for the past 30 years, I've been making money with my first business, taking that money and putting it into my second business, real estate. If you're anything like me, the hardest part was making the money. The second hardest part was, where do I invest it now that I have some? When I looked around, my only options were stocks, bonds, and mutual funds, and I hated all 3 of them because I'm a coward. And that's why I started investing in income-producing properties. Today we own almost 5,000 units around the United States that produce positive cash flow every single month. Today, qualified investors can now invest with us at Cardone Capital, where we give you access to institutional-sized deals. These are monster-sized deals that can weather time. Look, if you love real estate, if you're a qualified investor and you love real estate, but you don't have the time, you can't find the deals, and you don't have the know-how, go to cardonecapital.com. I would love to partner with you on my next deal. Salespeople, sales managers, and business owners, I want to ask you a couple questions. Do you think you can make more sales? Do you think you're missing customers? Would you like to be a better job at converting online and on your showroom floor or on your phone? If so, Pay attention to what I have to share with you here. My name's Grant Cardone. I am without a doubt the leading authority on sales in the 21st century. For the past 30 years, I've been working with some of the largest sales organizations in the world, and I want to work with you now to take your problems, your challenges, your obstacles, and your opportunities and figure out how to convert those to sales. I'm doing a 3-day workshop, and this is very, very important because it's going to be for a small number of people. We're going to spend 3 days, you, me, and my team, on figuring out what your problems are, what's keeping you away from making those extra sales. Hey, welcome to Power Players. Grant Cardone here. Every week I try to bring you my best effort guys like this cat, Mike Rashid. You probably know who he is. Some people say Mike came out of nowhere. He's like overnight success. Is that what they say?
That's what they say.
My audience has been saying, look, Grant, you got to get Mike Rashid on your show, man. You got to interview him for Power Players. So I really appreciate you taking the time, being so generous with your time, man, to come down here.
I appreciate you having me. It's an honor, honestly.
Yeah. We live literally blocks away from each other.
Right.
I didn't know that until you came in. So, owner of Iron Addicts, right here in Miami,
right.
on the other side.
It's in the Wynwood Arts District.
And you just opened that up, what, in the last
3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had a soft opening in April, like a grand opening, like in more of a party, an event, letting the community know that we're here. I didn't get an invite, man. I didn't have a direct link to you.
Yeah, well, you do now, man.
I do. That's what's up. So, but yeah, we officially opened 3 weeks ago, and it's doing great. Like, the common thing that people are saying to me is, thank you. We needed something like this.
Wow,
yeah.
It's awesome.
You know,
Two national Golden Gloves.
2 Golden Gloves. That's very prestigious.
Yeah, very. Power bodybuilder, okay? CEO and founder of I Am So Alpha IX3 supplements.
Right.
How'd you come up with the name I Am So Alpha, man?
I'm so alpha. A lot of people's like, oh, you're too cocky, you're too cocky. Listen, I have no qualms with me being confident and people being confident. As long as you have the body of work and the work ethic and capacity to, back it.
Yeah.
But when I first started, getting busy with social media, posting videos, pictures and whatnot, people they would say that's hashtag so alpha. That's so alpha. So I'm like, I like the ring of that. So when I decided to, I was already making supplements at home for myself. When I decided to bring it to the market and I needed a name for it, I was like, that's it. So,
I Am So Alpha. That's a supplement for bodybuilders.
Well, it's not just bodybuilders. It's sports nutrition.
So a little guy like me could use it.
You got a little guy. I see them guns. You know what I mean?
Oh, man, please, man.
You show them guns.
I was getting ready for this interview this morning. I'm like, man, I can't wear my, I look at this. I can't compete with this, right?
Come on.
So, okay, so look, now let's go back. Let's go back to Mike. Before anybody knew you, man, before the bodybuilding, before the National Golden Gloves. But let's go like as a kid in Brooklyn, okay? How long were you in Brooklyn?
Until I was about 17.
Okay, and then where's mom and dad? What's the scene like at home?
The scene like at home, it was my childhood was like a movie. Literally.
A good movie or a bad movie, man?
Just a movie.
Tough movie?
Now, it was a tough movie, but now I say it was a good movie. Back then it may have seemed bad at certain points, but that's life, right? And I feel like strong people.
But you got to feel it. I got to know what kind of movie we're going to. Is it a horror movie? Is it a action movie?
Is it
action? A hero movie?
Action. Let's see. You ever seen the movie American Gangster?
Oh yeah.
Came out a few years ago. Like, that was my life. That was my mother. In all honesty, my mother was married to the biggest drug dealer in New York City.
Wow.
Yeah. So my mother was young. My mother had a hard life because she was put out on the streets at 15. So she had to just fend for herself. So my mother's the strongest, the sweetest, but most strong person I know I've ever met. And she's been through a lot, and she's weathered the storm. As a parent myself, life is hard. It can be hard.
Yeah.
So
you're how, I mean, this going on as a kid? Like,
I didn't know.
You're 8, 9, 10 years old?
Yeah, I didn't know the whole gist of things. I've seen a lot of things. And as a kid, I was always aware of a lot. Like, I felt like I knew too much. Like, I shouldn't be this conscious as a kid, There was a lot of things that happened.
Yeah, like, what are you seeing? What are you seeing, Mike, at that, as a kid?
For the most part, we were rich at one point. We had, I grew up in Brooklyn. We had 2 houses in Brooklyn. And then in Long Island, we had the mansion, every car you can imagine. but her husband got killed.
Who was he?
Who was he?
Yeah.
I mean, he was a bad dude, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, what's his name? Do people know who that is?
Yeah, him and his brother were called the Country Boys. They came up from Georgia.
Dude, that's good, man.
They came up from Georgia. So he got killed, and you know, things went from up here to down here. So my mother had a really, really, really difficult time dealing with it.
Making the transition from everything to nothing.
Right. So we had it rough. So I mean, I remember many nights when my mother would take the big boiling pot and she would have to boil hot water to bathe me. You know what I mean? Many times we had candles at night for light. You know? And my mother would be scared. I mean, I'd be scared. And she'd just hold me on the couch and we just sit there and sleep all night. You know. So me and my mother got a real tight spiritual bond because we've been through the lowest of lows together. You know, and then she went to get her life together. She moved down south with her family, and I stayed with my grandparents. And my grandparents, that was the best part of my life. You know, my grandparents, they passed away, but they provided me, my sister with just warmth, love, coziness, pajamas, root beer floats. You know what I mean? I had nothing but good memories.
Things a kid
right,
should experience.
Right. Science museums, planetariums, like we did all of that. So
how much of that do you think has? I mean, I'm sure it influenced where you're at today and how you see and appreciate life, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I had a really difficult time adjusting. I had a lot of good things going on at the same time. So, you know, my mother at an early age had me involved in art. Like I used to be an artist. I used to play saxophone, tap dance. I know that sounds crazy, but I did all of that.
I think you're still an artist, man.
And my father got me into boxing. My father was in Arizona, so he sent me a pair of boxing gloves. He sent me a bunch of Muhammad Ali tapes, and I just like was fascinated by it. And also, my grandfather and I would watch boxing, Friday night boxing on HBO every Friday. So I always had those kind of things going on. So I wasn't like all the other kids, right? I was into science, dinosaurs.
Hang on one second, okay? So we're gonna come back. Mike's talking about going from the highest of the highest to the lowest of the lows to a guy that's now a major influencer on social media. Stay with us. You're with Power Players, Grant Cardone and Mike Rashid. If you're not satisfied with the status quo, if you want to kill the competition, if you're ready to grow your business at massive levels, I want to take 3 days to spend time with an exclusive group of people, entrepreneurs, business owners, business managers, coaches, and experts, and show you how to get a competitive edge in your business using social media, using e-commerce, using sales, salespeople, cold calls, follow-up, and a sales cycle and a business cycle that I guarantee will 10x your business in 2018. I'm doing this at the Diplomat Hotel. I'm gonna spend 3 days with you, and we're gonna focus on a plan that 10x's your business in 2018.
Integrative Communications has been supplying turnkey field mobility solutions since 2004. We've assisted many prestigious customers in providing access to field workers and asset information in real time while reducing mobility costs. We optimize workflows and deploy mission-critical applications. We saved the industry $40 million last year. To learn more, go to icomcorp.com. That's icomcorp.com right now. There's only one person you need to know when it comes to health, fitness, and a better lifestyle. Liz Nierzwicki started her fitness journey at 10, overcame OCD, and is the foremost expert in weight training and dieting. She's the author of the international best-selling Happy, Healthy, Fit, Transform Your Life in 90 Days with the Figure Fit Lifestyle Program. She's also the host of the Figure Fit Life podcast. Liz is there to ensure you achieve your goals in fitness. She knows every movement of the body, every food to eat to get in shape, to achieve your fitness goals. To learn more about Liz, go to liznierzwicki.com. That's liznierzwicki.com right now. Leave a mark in your neighborhood with a lasting impression. A professional landscape can deliver that and more. And the man to bring it to you is Steve Griggs. Awarded the National Best of Hows in Client Satisfaction in 2016 with clients such as Dr. Oz and the Palisades Center Mall in West Nyack. Steve Griggs crafts and delivers a brilliant landscape plan, guarantee your backyard oasis at a fair price. This isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design. For more information, visit stevegriggsdesign.com. That's stevegriggsdesign.com. If you are a business owner who needs custom software solutions through Amazon Web Services to automate, speed up, and enhance your business so you can focus on what you do best, which is grow your company, let Nico's Computer Engineering get you started today. With a free consultation, CEO and owner Tim Clark has spent the last 10 years building custom software for companies around the United States. Whatever your need is, whatever industry, if you need efficiency, Tim Clark can help you. Nico's Computer Engineering knows that you value speed to market. That's why we have the fastest turnaround and software implementation on the planet. If you want to get started with Nikos, go to nicoce.com. That's nicoce.com to get started right now.
Hey, welcome back to Power Players. Grant Cardone here. I got Mike Rashid, total power player, okay? You can find him on Twitter, Mike Rashid7, on Instagram, Mike Rashid, on Snapchat,
Mike Rashid,
Mike
everywhere.
Rashid, man.
Just keep it
Mike
simple.
Rashid everywhere. Guys, owner of Iron Addicts just opened here in Miami. Soft opening, 600 members already, right?
Yeah, right.
20,000 square feet. That's a big commitment down in downtown
Yeah.
Miami. Former boxer, won 2 national Golden Gloves, power bodybuilder, CEO and founder of I Am So Alpha IX3 supplements. Great to have you in the in our studios.
Man, I love being here.
Do you get the guy lives like 2 blocks from you? He lives a block from you, Robert.
He does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Look at these guns, man. Okay, so look, man, your mom moves to the south.
Right.
You're left with your grandparents. How old are you at this point?
Maybe 10 years old, something
Okay.
like that. So
You're watching Ali. You're getting influenced, but with your grandfather.
I got the bug.
Uh-huh.
And then my father sent me a pair of boxing gloves. So it was just one pair, so I would box with the boys in the neighborhood, but I would have one glove, they would have one glove. So I would keep the right, I would keep the right hand.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
And I just fell in love with it. And what boxing did,
Were
a lot
you
of
a big
people.
kid? Were you like?
Nah,
like,
I was very skinny, very thin. So like people called me Skinny. That was my nickname.
Oh wow.
So watching boxing from the outside, not really being a real fan, it just looks brutal, but it's not. You know, the first thing I was taught when I started learning how to box was, listen, kid, you got to be in shape. That's a given. So forget about that. That's a small portion of it. He said, this is 80% mental, 20% physical. So another great thing that my dad had me doing as a child was playing chess. And boxing was literally a chess match,
Right.
you know? So that really helped me with a lot of things. I never got into fights because all my aggression was channeled in the gym. And in boxing, when you're really taught properly, you're not taught to hurt anybody. It's a sport. You hit and don't get hit. You don't want to hurt somebody, you know what I mean? So, but it's a sport and it can happen, just like
Now let me just
football or
understand
anything
this.
else.
The dad that's turning you on to this, is this the
This is my-
country boy?
No, this is my real father.
Okay.
So him and my mother were not together.
I got it.
And my father had some issues that he had to deal with.
Yeah.
And that's why we weren't together at that time. But my father is a very smart man, he's an intellectual. So he stayed giving me lessons, you know what I mean? So
That's cool. He stayed connected.
yeah, for sure. But we did reconnect. And you know, me and my father is like this. We had a really good relationship. My father's my best friend, you know? So it's so many situations that I deal with now in life, and I'm quoting things that my father
Yeah.
has instilled in me, you know? So even when after college and I'm living on my own, I'm dealing with my friends' problems, and I feel like I'm my father to them, you know what I mean? I'm saying the things that he said to me. So that was pretty cool. My father planted some powerful seeds in me.
Yeah. So when did you start knowing that, hey, you were an influencer and that people listened to you and that,
Right.
there was some leadership? Was this early on that you were aware?
I always was good at the things that the activities that I participated in. I was always good, so I always got really good attention from that. So my mother put a lot of confidence in me. You know, my mother treated me, I was a prince as a kid. We had a lot of money. She dressed me nice. You know, I had, saxophone, like all the nice things. And my mother was I was her, like her doll. You know what I mean? She just really, she really boosted my self-esteem, my confidence. So I was good at the sports that I did. I was good at chess. All the activities I did, I was good at. So I always had attention, right? And even in high school, I always had like a lot of people wanted to, you know, I hate to say it, but I was always a popular guy. But I'm not.
Why do you hate to say that?
Because typically the popular guy in high school, as an adult, is a loser. Typically, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not. You know what I mean? But
well, clearly.
So I always had a lot of attention from people. So when I start saying like, wow, there's something to this, is when I started putting my videos on YouTube. Because at the time I was a personal trainer, and I would be so proud of my clients, and just to help keep building that camaraderie with my clients, I would put their workouts on, you know, on video on YouTube. And I didn't think anything of it, like, oh, I gotta get subscribers, this, that.
Right.
I had no knowledge of any of that.
Yeah, you were just doing an organic, natural.
Right. So I would get a lot more business because people were seeing like really good results with my clients. So I got a ton of business, and I made, as a personal trainer, I made a lot of money as a trainer, right? So.
And so you're, at this time, you're how old are you now?
37.
Okay, and so when did you start doing the social
Social, not that long ago, maybe 2011.
Yeah. So you're just doing it as why are you doing it? I mean,
because I can save this. You can see your progress.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
Jen,
wasn't to get.
Right. Nah, not at all. Jen, you used to do 5 pull-ups. Now you do 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So tracking all the linear progression of my clients. And you know, I did some pretty like crazy workouts myself. So, you know, I wanted to show people that.
Right.
And I'm a purist at whatever I do. I'm not gonna do anything I'm not good at. So as a trainer, I'm like, I'm all in, right? I'm the ultimate practitioner. So I wanted people to see, if you're gonna train with me, this is what you get. Yeah. That hour that I'm with you, I'm your leader. And this is your leader. He's legit. So I would put my workouts out there, and then that's when it started getting kind of crazy. You know what I mean? So I actually got a sponsorship.
Crazy mean because people started following you.
Right, videos started going viral.
How many people do you have following you on
right now?
social
About 500,000 on YouTube. About the same on Facebook. Twitter, I'm not very good at, but about 50,000 on Twitter. Instagram, about
those are huge
to 500,
numbers though, man. When you're doing it organically.
500,000 on Instagram as well.
So when did you know to pick the bodybuilding, everything you've done, National Golden Gloves, Power Bodybuilder? When did you know that was your route rather than you going real estate or art or architect or?
Since I always wanted to be strong because I was skinny. So to compensate, I wanted to be strong. So I wanted to, you know, I would load up so much weight. I would always see it, always lift it. You know, even against my coach's wishes when I box, because that's not something that goes hand in hand. But I always lift it. I always wanted to be strong. So in my mind, it's like, you know what? If I can make myself stronger, why wouldn't I?
Yeah, why wouldn't anybody?
Right. And
this is Mike Rashid. He's talking about strength, and we're going to come back. We're going to talk about how he built his business, okay? And I would expect, Mike, that you're using a lot of those same skills today in the gym to build your business.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we're going to come back. This thing about attention really interests me about when you give kids attention, it gives them the confidence and the power to do something big. You're watching Power Players with Grant Cardone. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
We've got some fresh new young talent doing some things that I know you haven't heard before.
1, 2, 3, listen.
Do I go back over and over until I master that, or?
Repetition is the mother of all learning.
Because there's so much in there.
Yeah, certainty, man, certainty. You want to get certain about something? I don't want to learn something. I want to know something.
So this year we're doing a little bit different format. This year Grant's going to do all 3 days. Y'all excited about that?
Do it. I promise you I will make it worth 1,000 times what you pay.
Fresh, doing something you haven't heard before.
To build real wealth, you must make a decision to be wealthy. Do the math, have a proven formula, and follow it consistently. The Wealth Dynamics formula does just that. This program is of infinite value because it's like your GPS to wealth creation. The Wealth Dynamics formula is as easy as meeting your coach, setting smart goals, organizing and taking responsibility for your current financial condition, and employing the right action plan. America spends thousands of dollars every year on liabilities and things that make us no money. Invest that money in your wealth potential. Go to wealthdynamics.com/formula. That's wealthdynamics.com/formula to get started today. Growing your future, protecting your past. J.D. Frost & Company, PLLC, is a public accounting firm. Offers a variety of assurance and tax services to businesses and individuals in the Chattanooga and surrounding areas. We focus on construction and manufacturing industries. Our primary objective is client satisfaction through excellent customer service. Work with the best. We are accredited by the BBB. This is J.D. Frost & Company for a full suite of tax assurance and management accounting services. Visit us right now at frostcpas.com. The world of advertising exists far beyond Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. The web itself has an infrastructure of exchanges and placements for your ads to gain traffic, increase leads, and convert your products and services. RTB.cat is built to efficiently take your business and promote all over the web, every website, every location, and RTB.cat has a system designed to get you right in front of the most coveted locations to promote your business. Take the hassle out of the ad exchanges and lengthy ad bidding systems. Let RTB.cat get you moving right now and handle the work for you. Grow your business, get known, and sell your services online. Sign up now at RTB.cat. That's RTB.cat.
Welcome back to Power Plays. Grant Cardone with Mike Rashid. We're talking about Mike using what he's learned in the gym and competition to grow his business. Mike, great to have you here, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
What do you mean by purist? You're talking about a purist, and you're talking about being all in.
Listen, let's use personal training. If you take that job, I feel like any job you take, do it 1,000,000%. Mm-hmm. We were talking about Andy Frisella earlier.
Yeah.
And I went out and spoke.
Love Andy.
I went out and spoke at his Summer Smash in St. Louis a couple of weeks ago. And the things that I started talking about, people wasn't ready for. They wasn't expecting. I said, look, you don't have to be a CEO. You don't have to be an entrepreneur. That's not for everybody. Like me, for instance, I would be nothing without my staff, my team. You know what I mean? So if you have a job, if you work at McDonald's, you exceed what's expected of you. Mm-hmm. Why? Why would you say that, Mike Rashid? Because that may not be your dream job or your own business, but you're laying that foundation of work capacity and work ethic to where when you are in a space that you're doing what you would love to do, it's easy to work hard. It's not a struggle to work hard. So, and always, I'm a firm believer in over-delivering. So being a purist, I hate getting bad customer service. Mm-hmm. That's a huge pet peeve of mine. And that goes with anything, right? And if you're a purist in your profession, you're not gonna give bad customer service. You're gonna give, there was times that I seemed to be really mean to people when I was training them, but it was out of concern and care and really wanting to connect with them on certain levels and get them to their objective. You wanted
to get the product from them.
I
that
wanted
you
to
promised.
get them to their, exactly.
So when you say you're a purist, though, I also hear in there that you don't want to be a hypocrite.
Right.
That you, whatever, like when you were talking about the workouts. Hey, if I'm asking them to do that, I'm going to do it myself.
Right. Absolutely.
I mean, do you see people not doing that?
Absolutely, for sure. An example. Last night, I'm in the gym working out, and I'm still a trainer at heart, so I love going to, especially my members in my gym. I'm appreciative of everybody in there. When I come in and it's a packed house, I go shake everybody's hand. Thanks for coming. How you doing? What you doing today? You know. So sometimes I'll come and push them and motivate them while they're working out. So a guy and his girlfriend were training, and I had them do what's called
describe it to me.
Basically, it's a 100 rep set.
Okay. 100 reps.
It's called random selection. That's what it's called. So anyway, they did 100 reps. So me and my buddies over here working out. At the end of my set, I had to do 100 reps. I let them know, like, look, I made you do that 100 reps. I just did it too, just so you don't think I'm.
Right. I'll
never have you do something that I won't do.
Right.
You know. So and personal training.
Because, and why is that important to you, man?
Because you can't.
I mean, where'd that come from? Because I don't think everybody has that. I think people talk about it, and then, but they don't live that. And I get from you that you're like, that's really important to
Right.
you.
I'll never say I'm a good person, but trying to be a good person. How can you prescribe something for somebody, an activity or a diet or anything that you don't really know what it does?
Yeah.
You know, and especially with like fitness and, you know, the human bodies are so dynamic, like everybody's so different, but you gotta be like I said, you gotta be the ultimate practitioner. So if I have you do X, Y, Z, and I have some crazy workouts, best believe I've done it. I know what it feels like. Perfect example, I had a guy, we got a workout called the Iron Marathon. It's crazy. And I had a meetup in Las Vegas. A bunch of guys came to the gym. I'm putting them through a workout, and the guy is doing it, and he's cramping, and he wants to stop. I said, nope.
He's cramping.
His body.
Dehydration or just muscles?
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
it's a really intense
whatever.
workout. And the reason I told him to keep pushing through is because I've done it, and I cramped up my entire body, and I got through it.
Yeah.
So, because some of the workouts that I do are not, it's going to benefit the body, but that's not why I'm having you do it or why I'm doing it. It's more of a gut check, making sure I got that grit in me. I got that ability to take myself into that dark side and get busy. You know what I mean? And to me, that's my edge. You know, that's my edge, because a lot of people are not going to do that.
And why? Why do you think people don't do that, man?
Because why put myself through it? That's hard. I'm going to be tired. It's going to hurt. You know what I mean? I can do this and coast. Listen, there's guys a lot bigger than me that do very little. You know what I mean? That's fine. I choose a different route. You know, I always make things.
Well, they're bigger than you. They
physically,
do less than you. But
right. Or in anything in life, like if somebody takes shortcuts, and they get success, I don't.
Because you're not really talking about bodybuilding here.
This transcends outside of that.
Sure. Relationships,
everything,
business.
Right. So I don't always take the easy path, you know, because I don't ever want to be soft, figuratively speaking, or physically. You know, I don't want to be soft.
Sure.
So I do things to where if it's a situation to where I have to take an easy route, I just like to do things to where everything's easy. So I'll do things.
Pay the price now.
Harder. Right, exactly.
So,
it just makes me stronger in so many ways.
Yeah, it makes things easy later.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've been through a lot of things in life, a lot of difficult things. And, you know, I had a period of my life to where I lost everything I had, right? It was the darkest days of my life. And I didn't lay down. I was in this space to where I can go really bad right now. And I didn't, you know what I mean? And I sucked it all up. I owned it. I owned my mistakes that put me there.
What was going on right there?
I was homeless.
Yeah. When is this?
2010.
Wow.
Not that long ago.
Okay, so it's after the economic bust, 2010.
Yeah. I was a part of that. I lost in that, you know. So
so you're 31 years old.
Something like that, yeah.
And you're homeless.
Homeless, you know. And I had a nice house.
No money.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I had money. I left it with, you know, the kids and mom, and I just figured it out on my own. And
where were you?
I was in California at this time, in Long Beach. And
so what happened? How'd you go homeless, man? How'd you go from?
Okay.
You
give it a real deal. In 2007, had an intruder in my house.
I think everybody thinks it's easy, dude. They look at you, they look at me, they're like, oh man, everything's good and easy.
Right. And see, when people go to my YouTube channel or whatever, you see a lot of motivational videos. I got a series of videos called Mental Jewels, just about life.
Yeah.
You know, advice, just perspectives. It's not all fitness.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, there's nothing special about working out. You work out, you don't get a pat on the back for working out. That's for you. It's not gonna help me. And me working out is not gonna help you.
Right.
But let me give you, if I got your attention now, let me give you something worth listening to, worth watching. So that's what I do. And I think the reason that I do that is because I've been through so many things. I've learned some lessons, some really hard life lessons, and I came out of it on top. You know what I mean? So I'm a scrapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a.
So look, bring me back to the net. You got my attention completely hung back into California. Dude, you got robbed, right? Sounds like
somebody broke into my house. My daughter was just born.
You knew him?
No.
Everybody that ever broke into my house, I knew him.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So I protected my house and my family. And I got in trouble for it. Right? So I lost everything. It was a long fight.
So you got in trouble, big trouble.
Yeah, with the government, with law. And it was a long fight, a long process because
people are gonna be googling this. Mike Rashid got arrested.
I wasn't. A lot of people.
Oh,
the
they know
whole
the story?
Not
my people don't know the story, man.
The documentary I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah.
That story will be in there. There's even court footage, all of that, the real deal. So I don't want to give too many details. Yeah. I want them to see it. But basically, I went through a long process. It destroyed my marriage. I lost my house, my cars. Spent all
because of legal fees.
Legal fees destroyed me. And it's really sad in this country. If you can't afford to defend yourself, you're screwed, right or wrong. It does. It's not a justice system. It's a legal system.
Totally, man.
This is money.
They're going to tap you out.
It's just money.
It's tap out.
So anyway,
it's a chess match, man. It's back to the gym. It's back to how long can you last?
Exactly.
Can you get through the cramps?
It is a chess match,
right?
Because I played chess.
Yeah.
And I won. But it was a. You
won, but it broke you.
It was a dark road.
Uh-huh.
It was a dark road. That whole process, and but.
So okay, you're homeless. How many kids you have?
I had 3.
3 kids. Okay, so you're gone from the house. Marriage is torn up.
Right.
You don't have any money, no cars.
Right.
How do you turn this around, man?
All right. So, a couple friends, I asked could I stay with them. They said yeah, but when I got out there, they were like nah. So I was like, okay. I didn't even get mad. It's weird. So another friend's little brother had they were into the marijuana dispensaries, and he had a house or an apartment. It was so stupid where he grew his crops. It's the dumbest idea ever. I had nowhere to go. I was like, yo, can I stay here? He was like, no, but you can come in and sleep, like after 1 in the morning. You got to be gone before like 5. So I would go there and sleep. I got a job, and I would shower, do everything at work.
What kind of job?
As a personal trainer at a corporate gym, and nobody knew that I didn't have a home.
Yeah.
And I did that.
You're just.
Yeah, I did that to save up enough money to move in with somebody who was looking for a roommate. Did that, and that wasn't ideal. It was a cat lady.
What is a cat lady?
A lady that likes cats, that collects.
Okay.
It's odd. So I did that. I had no choice, you know what I mean? And then I did that till I could save up and get my own place. And
you got quite a story.
I just kept working, kept grinding, and I was all in with my clients. Like, I'm good. I'm a loving person. I love, like, if I'm involved with people, I love them immediately. I trust, I love, I do all of that. And I've been screwed over it, but it doesn't change me. So my clients, they felt that and they loved me. So they were good to me. So I had a huge client base. I got to where had so many people I couldn't take on clients. So and that's the rest is history. Putting them out there, putting myself out there, people liking me. YouTube is the great equalizer, right? Everyone has the potential to be a brand, be a business or whatever, but you got to put yourself out there. Not everybody's going to be, the people are not going to gravitate to everybody. And it's not something that you can plan to do. Well, maybe you can. I don't know that way. I just happen to do it.
You show up, you do it, you put it out there, you get
right.
attention, and the people that gravitate to you.
Right. And my route everything came from a pure place. I didn't get on YouTube or start social for followers or to create a business or a brand. All of this happened, and it's still happening as we're going along. I feel the walls. I don't know what I'm doing, most of the stuff, but just like when I started my supplement company, I didn't know how to start a supplement company. I knew I had a product that I created in my kitchen at first that I wanted to bring. It was good. I wanted to bring
Cooking drugs in the kitchen, man.
I wanted to bring it to the market, and I just figured out how to do it. And I didn't know any industry people back then to ask or get guidance or make a phone call for me. I Googled.
You committed?
And I did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
Without knowing how this is going to turn out.
Exactly.
When you say you're filling the walls as you go along, explain what that means.
Imagine being in a dark room.
Yeah.
You got to get around. So you're filling the walls. You're figuring it out.
Yeah.
So I always say that, fill the walls.
Yeah.
I'm good at filling the walls. I'm not afraid of like tomorrow or what's around the corner. Let's see.
How do people watching this, because look, everybody's been down and out. I mean, you got an unbelievable story, dude. You got to do a movie about this thing. So I just want a little part in it, you know.
Oh, I got you, man.
Okay,
You're in
okay.
there.
So how do people take that, you know, and start figuring out how to have the courage, man, to feel their way through, commit, figure it out later, the things that you're talking about, showing up and doing it even if you don't know. How do people start figuring that out, Mike?
They gotta it's confidence. They gotta have that confidence in themselves. And I know when you say confidence, a lot of times it's looked at as like confidence and arrogance, and you know, they're like, oh, you gotta be humble. It's like, look, I'm an extremely confident person, right? But I'm confident enough in myself to put myself in a 2 position or a 3 position behind someone that's greater than me. I'm not God.
Yeah,
You know, I'm a man who's trying to be better, right? And I think I'm a pretty legit person, but there's other people legit and better than me in a lot of things. I have no problem with moving myself back.
No, you're a very humble guy, dude. You come off as a very humble.
So, you know, but you got to have that confidence. I don't know if it's something that you can just have or teach. Some people kind of got it, but I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna bring it back to the gym. I always tell people, like, because when I say I do gut checks here and there. Like, I'll do some stuff, like, if you read it, like, there's no way this person is doing this, but I got a video, I did it, you know, or people's around me. So that keeps my confidence level high, and it lets me
The accomplishment of that activity creates confidence.
Just like people who climb mountains.
Yeah.
People who swim to Cuba from Florida, like the lady.
Overcome failures, man.
That's. It's not physically. You do things that when you intentionally put yourself through stressful conditions.
Yeah.
Nothing that's going to really hurt you or hurt anybody else, but it's progressive in the end. When you do that, you get so strong. And
you're talking about internally strong.
Yeah. Internally strong, physically as well.
Yeah.
And it's all connected, you know? So when you're outside dealing with life, nothing's hard.
Yeah.
When I'm dealing with other people's problems and they're crying, I'm like, all right, talk to me, what's going on? And they tell me, I'm like, that's it? All right, come on, I'm gonna show you, this is nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm a tougher person because of the gym, because of putting myself through stupid, ridiculous workouts at times, you know what I mean? But that's like a place where I could practice.
So dude, this is selfish now, okay? What advice would you give me working out, okay? I mean, maybe we cut this out of the whole tape and everything, but.
Nah, I would, well, what's your goal?
Well,
what's your goals?
I'm having trouble holding muscle mass now, man. I'm starting to like, I've always heard people say that, right? They can't hold muscle, but I'm 58.
It takes, if you build like a lot of compound lifts.
How long would it take me to get these? How big are these, man?
I don't know, about 20s, It's really? A humble 20.
Yeah.
But doing compound lifts, because it took me a long time to get to where I'm at. And if I take off a week, I start, you know.
Shrinking up?
Yeah, fast. I'm a hard gainer. So, but.
A hard gainer?
Hard gainer, yeah.
What does that mean?
Some people just lift.
And they gain.
Occasionally and they get big.
Yeah.
Some people, like me, it takes a lot.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not a big eater, but you got to eat, you know.
So you got to consume something. You got to consume.
That's how you grow. Right. But you got to be, to grow properly, you got to be lifting.
Yeah.
Lifting.
Now you're talking about a body now, but that would hold true for a guy's spiritual strength.
Yeah, for sure.
His business.
Yeah. And even with my training, let's take it to a physical level. My training has always been lineal. I always try to, like if it's a bench press, all right, next week I want to be a little stronger. All my life. Increments. And that kind of laid a somewhat of a groundwork with me with business. I'm not looking to maintain ever. You know what I'm saying?
You're looking to grow.
Maintaining is like, I'm not doing something right.
Yeah.
Let me figure this out. You can like, you know, certain levels you're at, you're like, I'm making good money. Yeah. I don't care about just continuing making good money. I want to make more money.
Right.
I don't see an end. People talk about retirement. I don't know what that is. I can't fathom that. Why?
We were talking in the office about. He said he's got a buddy. He said, "Well, hey, what? You know, if I had 40 million, I'd be done."
Right.
And Mike, what'd you say?
I respect that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't have that in me.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like endless possibilities, and just like you, like I love what I do.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
Yeah.
It's not like work per se. You know, there's tedious things that I got to do, but why would I retire? Like, I'm enjoying what I do. you know.
It's Mike Rashid, man, power player right here. So glad to have you in here, buddy.
I'm glad to be here.
People, you know, I heard somebody say, hey, this cat came out of nowhere. I said, I definitely want to interview the guy that came out of nowhere, because that is never the case.
Never the case.
There's never an overnight success. This guy's a great influencer. You can tell he's got a good heart, man. He's got an awesome story. He's telling you how to get up, how to commit, how to turn it around, how to do whatever you need to do. But he's talking about what I heard is confidence can be built. He never told me how I could build muscle. I think that's a whole
Oh, we getting there.
But maybe I'll come to the gym.
I got to get you down to Iron Addicts.
Yeah, I'll come down to Iron Addicts in Miami. Okay, follow Mike on Mike Rashid 7 on Twitter. Why are you 7, man? Why'd you pick 7?
I don't know. It's just like in the Bible, you know how 666 is the devil, mark of the beast.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, 777 is godly. You know, I just like 7.
Okay, man.
I have no real deep meaning for it.
Okay, I just wondered, man.
Cool number.
Mike Rashid on Instagram, Mike Rashid on YouTube, Mike Rashid on Snapchat, where man, Mike's been following my snaps, man. Okay, the gym, Iron Addicts in Miami. Man, I want to get to know you better, all right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, this guy's talking about 80% mental, 20% physical. Whatever your limitations are, folks, I guarantee you there's somebody out there that's got it worse than you, right?
Right.
You know?
That's why I don't, excuses, people, I'm like, listen, I'm sorry, but I'm checking out with what you're talking about.
I can't even hear what you're saying, man. I don't know what you're talking about right now.
I don't speak that language.
Because that's not going to forward the progress of the situation.
Right.
Hey, Mike, appreciate you being here, man.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, I look forward to having you sit in that chair, man. Do whatever you got to do today. Pay the price today so you can pay any price tomorrow to sit in that chair and share like Mike did with you today. Hey, God bless. Be great. I'll see you on the next Power Play.
Man, you got the nicest room in the place, man. Wow.
Everything Grant Cardone.
Wow, everything's on sale too, by the way.
Everything's on sale.
You know, giving stuff away around here.
Giving it away.
Look at this place, huh? No negativity stickers. Success is my duty. One of my favorite books right here. If you're in sales, you want to learn how to close the deal. Don't just get this book. Get the core sport book to go with it. Of course, there's the 10X rule, man, that made me famous, put me on the map. Love these posters. Oh, I heard it. Still got the stock. We got the socks, man. Y'all got to get some socks for summertime. These are summertime socks. They breathe. This is maximizing every opportunity. I used to sell this program for like $900. Sold thousands of them.
So it's a lot.
Yeah. Man, this place is looking good. We just need to sell all these books. All these are going out today?
Yeah, all those are going out.
Wow. See, look, this is what we do every day here. Only place you can buy this book is right here. Troy's getting one today. We got Bob getting one. Steve Hall's gonna get a book. Sebastian. Look at that. Send a little note out. Then we need to do something with our packaging though. I want to get our boxes.
Customize.
Huh?
Customize them.
Yeah. I don't want to send out white anymore.
I had at last work on something that's 10X.
Yeah.
It's kind of dope.
Yeah.
Get that done.
Yeah. Beautiful, man. Looking good. Man, we got some of these in stock. I got to get rid of these. Dude, you guys got business cards. You got to get a 10X business card holder. These are beautiful. Cufflinks. Woo! So look at this, man. Y'all got a GC. We got to tell me about this. Y'all got to come tell me, man. We got 10X pins. It's a good pin. I'm stealing this one. Charge me.
I'll put it in your account.
Bill it to my account. I'm good for it. I might be 30 days late though. Where's that 10X pin? Where do you have those? Oh, everybody wants these, man, and nobody knows about them. Oh my God, guys. Okay. So look, we need to here. Let me have about 5 of these. Put these on my account too. People want these. They don't know we have them.
Cool.
But they're not gonna know it unless I wear them.
Yeah, unless you put it on.
I put it on, then it's gone.
It's gone.
Grant Cardone puts it on, then it's gone. Dude, how much are these 10X pins? These like 15 bucks, 20 bucks?
15 bucks.
Yeah. You got to get one of these, okay? Put your commitment on every day that you 10X. You don't play. People quit jacking with you when you 10X. See, when you 1X, they will play with you. When you 2X, they will push you around. When you 3X, they're like, you're just a little bitch. When you 10X, they're like, what's the 10X thing? 10's a strong number, let's face it, okay? 10 and the X, or the X just puts you in the X factor.